Hi, my name is Kelvin Yap and welcome to my Feng Shui channel. Today's topic is about true north and magnetic north and what are the differences. Hi, I'm Master Kelvin Yap and I'm an internationally renowned Feng Shui master. Reason being is that I have many students around the world. I have books all around the world that are available on Amazon as well. You can go to Amazon and check it out. I also learn from various Feng Shui masters and incorporate various methods in the practice. As of 2024, I have published 20 books, and all the books are available on Amazon as well as on my website. In 2016, I actually went to Russia to teach Qimeng Tunjia to Russian Feng Shui masters. So as you see from below, all those are my books at the bottom here. As you can see from here, I actually run the Road to Feng Shui Master program for those people who want to be a Feng Shui master. As you can see, there's the blue color one is actually the Feng Shui track, while the yellow color is actually the Qimeng Tunjia track. So for the blue color one is for you to become a Feng Shui practitioner. So we have the Senku Takao program or the Sanho program, as well as the Feng Shui practitioner program through mentorship, mentorship by me. As well as the Qimeng Tunjia program, you have the Sanho program as well as the Qimeng Tunjia practitioner program as well. So there's also mentorship provided in the Qimeng Tunjia program for you to become the Feng Shui master. As you can see from here, there's also a face-to-face classroom or distance learning available. So you can actually sign up for the face-to-face class when there's available, or you can immediately sign up for the distance learning. There will be a lifetime support by Master Kelvin Yap, by myself, so I will support you throughout my lifetime. There are also unlimited repeats and access to distance learning. So let's say you take the face-to-face classroom, you can actually repeat it in your distance learning as well, or you can take the distance learning and continue to repeat in the distance learning. So I will guide you along the way so that you can become a successful Feng Shui master. So what is true north? True north is based on a star called Polaris and is commonly known as a North Star. Okay, and the brightest star in the constellation of Ursa Minor. The North Star is referenced from the set of stars in the Big Dipper. Okay, the Beidou. Okay, the Big Dipper consists of 7 stars. That's why it's called Beidou Qixing. Right? The true north is measured along the straight line from the Alpha, Beta, and to Polaris. So you look at the diagram below. That the Big Dipper, the straight line measure out to the star called Polaris. That's the true north. Okay, so in ancient time, the people, when they travel out to the sea during sailing at night, they will look for this Big Dipper, and then from there they determine the north direction, right, based on the stars. So since true north is based on the position of the Polaris relative to Earth, so true north can easily be determined by other objects like the sun. So for example, if we know the celestial longitude of the sun, then we can derive the direction of the true north. Right? So ancient Chinese actually use a sundial to determine the true north. Okay, the picture below is actually a sundial that I built myself, and I used the law pan to calibrate the law pan to follow true north. So I wrote an article on how to calibrate law pan to use the true north. To do that, you can actually go to my website, which is www.fengshui-hacks.com. Click on the resources, and then look at the article. There will be a title article say how to make your own sundial. So you can actually refer to the article to how to make your own sundial and use it to calibrate your law pan to follow the true north. Then you can take the measurement based on true north. Next, we move on to magnetic north. So when you take up a compass and you use it to measure, the arrow will point to north or south, where the arrow pointing to north is actually the magnetic north. Okay, so the north magnetic pole is actually a point on the surface of Earth's northern hemisphere at which the planet magnetic field points vertically downwards. So in other words, if you manage to go to the magnetic north pole, the compass, we are bringing a compass there. The compass needle is actually point down, straight down to the floor, right, instead of rotating around. Okay, so this is the picture of definition where it's north magnetic pole. Geographical north pole is where you see all the maps. You always point to the geographical north pole, right? And then there's a difference between the two. Okay, so between the north geomagnetic pole and the north magnetic pole, right? That's what I mentioned here. So where is the magnetic north? As you all know that the Earth is actually sitting on a magma, which is a fluid, so the north magnetic pole is actually moving throughout the years. So in 1900, the magnetic north is actually at 70.5 north, 96.2 west, but in 2016 it's at 86.4 north, 166.3 west. Okay. Likewise, in the southern hemisphere, there is also the magnetic south pole, so both of them are also moving by itself. Okay, so since the Earth magnetic field is not symmetrical, the north and south magnetic pole are not antipodal, in the sense that if you add the north magnetic pole, assuming you actually drill down to the Earth and go all the way to the end, you did not end up at the south magnetic pole. Okay, both of them are not connected. They are not connected directly point to point, in a sense, right? Okay, so you draw a line from north to south, it does not pass through the Earth center, even in that sense. Okay. Magnetic declination. Magnetic declination is the angle between magnetic north and true north. So you look at the true north which is based on a star, and magnetic north based on the magnetic field of the Earth. Actually, there's a difference. So the difference is called declination. Okay. This angle varies depending on the position of the Earth's surface and the terrain, and it changes over time. So by convention, declination is positive when magnetic north is east of the true north, or negative when it's in the west. So the term magnetic deviation refers to the error in the compass reading induced by the magnetic interference. Okay, so you sometimes you measure using a compass, you get a degree, but if you use a true north, you actually see the difference. So if you're using for example, Google Map or Google Earth, Google Map and Google Earth actually use true north, right? And then you take your compass, you measure it based on magnetic north, and then depend on where is it, there is always a declination. Even places where there's a renovation, there's a place there is different terrain, the magnetic reading will be different as well. If you don't believe me, if you do and measure your house using a compass, but if there is a renovation going on around your house, the magnetic field will actually change, and your reading will be different as well. So the magnetic declination actually varies from place to place and with the passage of time. For example, there's a 2 table here. Okay, so in the 1600, the declination, you can see all the 0 degree, 10 degree, 20 degree, 30 degree, so on. And then compared to the 1950s one, the declination is actually different in a sense. So the movement of because the movement of the magma under the Earth, at the terrain, the contour, and there's example, changing of river flow, drying up of the river, earthquake, it will actually impact the magnetic field of the Earth. Right? A simple clearance of forest or mountain will impact the magnetic field as well. Okay, over the years, the development on the Earth and the movement of Earth, therefore, there's change in the magnetic field. So that's where you see the difference between 1600 and 1950s magnetic declination is slightly different in a sense, right? So there's no right and wrong in this matter, so it's just a matter of opinion. A few Feng Shui masters actually went to the Qing Emperor tomb to take a magnetic measurement and declared that Qing Emperor did the Feng Shui wrongly, okay? But didn't realize that after 100 years, the magnetic field has been shifted. So how will you know whether the measurement that we are taking now is the same as the measurement that previously done is the same measurement, right? Because of the magnetic declination, there is also earthquake, there's also development around the area, right? That will always shift the magnetic field itself. So although you take the measurement today, tomorrow you take the measurement again, it will be different because it could be reno going on, right? Okay. So how do we know? Another thing is how do we know that if the ancient Chinese are actually using magnetic north or true north, right? So they might be using true north in their formula, and they never tell you. So how do you know that they actually use that, and you happily declare that the Qing Emperor did the Feng Shui wrongly? So that's the food for thought for you all. And this is the end of this topic. Of course, there are other topics that you can watch on. There are many various videos about heaven, earth, human, and so on and so forth. So you can go and watch those videos of interest. Thank you for watching. Please continue to subscribe to watch my other topic video as well. So my website is here, www.fengshui-hacks.com. I have a blog as well. There's many articles that you can actually go and read at your free time. I have Instagram where you can subscribe to. I have Facebook page where you can go and like, so that when there's posting coming up, you can actually watch it. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel, where all the video will be posted there, as well as the TikTok channel where all the video will be there as well. You're interested in the distance learning, please go to this website here, www.fengshui-hacks.com/wp/courses, where you can have all the courses there. You can actually go and start taking courses from there. You can just sign up the courses and then you'll be given access to there. Thank you. Hope to see you in the other topic.